Assalamu alaikum students. I am Miss Aisha Abid from Army Public School and College Carnival. Today I welcome you all in our biology lesson, class 9, subject biology, week first by AFSAC's online support program. Topic third, your teacher is Miss Aisha Abid. Our topic today is uses of enzymes, objective. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to understand the uses of enzymes. As we know, enzymes are extensively used in different food industries for the fast chemical reactions. First of all, we will have a look at the food industry, that how enzymes are used up in the food industry and in what process they are being used, and what is the exact mechanism through which different products are made in food industry. Enzymes which break starch into simple sugars, as you already learned, amylase is the enzyme which is breaking starch into simple sugars, is used in the production of white bread and buns. So amylase is the enzyme is used in the baking industries in our country. It is used in all the bakeries which are making us bread and buns. Like you can see here, different buns can be produced, buns, pastries, and different dough products. They are produced in the food industry. They are using the enzyme amylase. Second one is brewing industry. Industry enzymes that break up starch into proteins. For example, the enzyme which are breaking up starch. Enzymes which are breaking up starch, for example, amylase, and breaking up proteins. These enzymes are proteases, as we already know. These enzymes are used in the brewing industry for producing the products which are uh, especially alcohol, and these enzymes, these are used up by yeast. Yeast is an additional reactant which is used in the production of alcohol. So what exact mechanism the yeast is doing there? Yeast is utilizing this sugar, and with the help of enzyme amylase, this sugar is breaking down into carbon dioxide, ethanol, and energy. Carbon dioxide is released up in the air, and ethanol is produced, which is used in our medical purposes, and other things in Pakistan. It is used. So alcohol production is used, and is a it's not very common in Pakistan, but in Western countries, that brewing industry is very much common and using the enzyme for its production. Next is paper industry. In paper industry, enzymes are being used. As we all know, paper is made up of starch. Enzymes that break up starch, obviously amylase enzyme, to lower the viscosity of the paper pulp, which is helping or aiding in making the paper. This is the enzyme, oxidative enzyme for pulp and paper industry. This is the side information. You just have a look at it. Like, this enzyme is used in paper industry so that paper can be produced in those industries, and this paper on which you are writing your test, on which your book is being printed, this is a paper which is produced in the industry using the enzymes, especially amylase enzymes. Here you can see here the paper industry unit in which paper is produced after softening of its paper with the help of enzymes such as amylase. These paper rolls, they are produced. The first step is here when paper pulp is spread over the conveyor belt, and the paper is produced, and it is folded down in the form of big or huge paper rolls. These paper rolls, they are cut down and then provided to the stationery mart so that our registers and books, they can be printed on it, and we can use this paper easily. So you can see here how do we use enzymes in different industries, so that it is very beneficial for us. Enzymes being very surprising for us, so because we didn't have any idea that it is used in so much industries in Pakistan specifically. Biological detergents, it is another use of enzymes. Enzymes are used in detergents. What are detergents? They are all the chemicals which we use for our hand washing, our dishwashers, in our washing machines, as our washers, or our washing powders, etc. Biological detergents, they are using enzymes because enzymes, they are proteins, hence these are known as biological detergents. Two main enzymes called proteases or amylases. These enzymes are used for the proteases. We already know that it is breaking up proteins. So when we have a protein or the any of the protein nature stain in our clothes on our favorite shirt, we will use the biological detergent which are having protease in it, so that the protein molecule, it is broken down and our shirt is free from the protein stain. Enzymes are used for the removal of protein stains from the clothes. Amylase is another enzyme which is used in the breakdown of starch, as you already know. These enzymes are used in dishwashing to remove the resistant starch residues in our food. Ariel is a very famous detergent which is also available in the form of powder form, in the form of the liquid form, so that our clothes will be stain free after washing, and this will happen in very quickly, because the main property of the enzyme is that it speeds up the chemical reaction. So we can get rid of our stains very quickly in a very short time, or we can say these detergents, they are available in a liquid form. We just have to add a cup of this detergent in our washing machine, and now we our all clothes will be stain free because of those biological detergents, thanks to the enzymes, because they are helping us in every field of life. Enzymes, they are for everyone. We can use in our food, we can use in our cloth washing, they can be used in our anything which is necessary in our life. So don't forget to pay thanks to the enzymes, which are very interesting molecules. Your assignment for today is that you have to write down short question number 1 and 2, which is given on your textbook page number 116, along with understanding concept 1. Let's have a quick review what you have to write in your notebooks regarding those questions. In short question number 1 and 2, the question number 1 states that how would you define enzyme and describe their characteristics. We have already learned it in our previous lesson, some characteristics and definition of enzymes. You have to write the answer exactly in question number uh, in the short question number 2, which is what is the main use of enzyme in paper industry. You have to explain it with the help of example, which we have already learned in today's lesson. And the question is define cofactor and coenzyme. We have already learned in our previous lesson in our topic 2 what are cofactors, what are coenzyme. Cofactors, they are non-protein molecules. Define coenzymes. You have to write the relevant answers in your notebooks. So that was all for today's lesson. Let's have a quick recap before we end up our today's lesson. Uses of enzymes. We learned today the uses of enzymes in food industry, in which we learned that enzymes are used in the baking industry to bake the bread and cakes, pastries, etc. Brewing industry. This industry is making alcohol, where the use of enzyme amylase or starch and protein digesting enzymes such as protease and amylase. In paper industry, starch digesting enzymes called amylase, they are used in paper formation, and we are using this paper in our daily notebooks and homework, as you already know. Biological detergents. Enzymes, they are used in biological detergents so that our clothes will remain stain free. The main enzymes are proteases and amylases, which are breaking down the protein stains and starch stains from our clothes. So that was all for the uses of enzymes. You have to learn all of these enzymes very carefully. Do not mix up all of these. I hope this is very interesting for students to learn uses of enzymes in our daily life. Let's have a look at this video to understand the use of enzymes, and we have to get the idea about how enzymes are used.
Enzymes not only control all kinds of reactions such as in photosynthesis, respiration, digestion and protein synthesis, but we also make use of them in day-to-day life. Protease and lipase enzymes are used in biological washing powders to remove proteins and fats from stains in our clothes. We also use enzymes in our food and drink industries. Pectinase is used to break down the cells in fruit when making juice so that more juice is released.
So that was all for today's lesson. I hope you understand and enjoyed today's lesson very much. Don't forget to learn the lesson, and thank you so much for your attention. Allah Hafiz.